Hello and welcome to the Weather Hazards Briefing from the Weather Service office in Pocatello, Idaho for Thursday, September 13th. This is what you'll see in this presentation. We are expecting a weak low pressure to move through Montana. This will cool temperatures and increase the wind a little bit, and in fact, it has generated one area of a red flag warning. We are looking for critical fire weather conditions today, and that's in the eastern Magic Valley, and potentially more locations for Friday and Saturday. There's another storm that arrives on Sunday. It'll spread moderate precipitation to the northern half of the forecast area, light precipitation to the southern half, and even some possible snow down to 6,500 foot elevation in the central Idaho mountains. That would, of course, be on Sunday night when the storm is just about over, so it wouldn't be much at this point, I don't think. The other thing it could do on Sunday, it could get windy enough, and if there's any delay in the arrival of the moisture, the humidity may still be low enough for another red flag day. But we'll take a look at that and monitor that as it gets closer. So this is the weather situation expected this morning. You can see the weak low pressure across here, and it's sort of drawn out as a front, which might be a little bit incorrect, but we are expecting to be colder as it slides through. And so we actually do have a red flag warning out for the Magic Valley area. That would include the portion of the Twin Falls BLM lands that we're responsible for. But otherwise, and there will be some wind seen in the Wood River area, and then this cold front is bringing in some very low relative humidities for the Sawtooth area in Lemhi County, even in spite of the fact that they are cooling down. Their humidity is still going to trend lower. Then on Friday, the most winds will be in the Snake Plain, and then you can see the central Idaho mountains, and that will mostly be on the ridges, but it could work into some valleys. And the same can be said for Saturday, only in the Snake River Plain and eastern Magic Valley, we could see the wind there pretty expansive. The other places, it would primarily be on the ridges, and we will be coordinating with our dispatch centers to see if red flag warnings be appropriate for both Friday and Saturday. On Sunday, as I said, the winds will continue. I don't think the relative humidities will, but it will be something we'll have to monitor as that low and that storm approaches. And then it looks like it's coming in late enough in the afternoon in terms of instability that we won't be getting any thunderstorms activity on Sunday, and possibly just some rain showers. And then on Monday, as it leaves, conditions aren't stable enough. You can see in the southeast highlands or southeast corner of eastern Idaho some lightning potential there, and then in the Sawtooth and Lemhi County also some lightning potential there. Other places doesn't look quite serious enough, but again, something to monitor for Monday. So we'll take a look at this as it evolves. If you're interested in the details here, here's 3 p.m. this afternoon. You can see most of those gusts are in the Craters of the Moon and Arco Desert area, and they go all the way west to Shoshone. Here's the max temperature for today. You can see it is substantially cooler. We were in the low 80s here in the Snake River Plain. And here's the evening gusts, again, getting up to that 30-mile-an-hour wind speeds, mostly, again, in the Arco Desert and in the places going west towards Shoshone. And here's the relative humidity. This pink area is very much below 10%, and widespread 11 to 13 you can see in here. Okay, on Friday, you can see the temperatures make a rebound rather quickly, which allows things to dry out. And here you can see the winds now definitely more widespread, mostly central Idaho mountains and the Snake River Plain, possibly the eastern Magic Valley, whereas on this side it's a lot less, and it's a little bit more borderline whether or not we would issue anything for the southeast highland area. And here's the late afternoon gusts. You can see that's where they really pick up here in the Arco Desert. See, not as much here in the eastern Magic Valley, so it'll cut off sooner there. And here's a Saturday again. Basically, anything in the more the magenta and the pink is where you'd expect relative humidity to be below 15%, which would trigger a red flag condition. And then here's Saturday. You can see the cold front that will start affecting us on Sunday is right here. It's pushing through the Pacific Northwest and the Idaho Panhandle, and will be here in the morning on Sunday. You can see here they're also indicating during this time some mixed precipitation here in the extreme northwestern corner of our forecast area. So Saturday's forecast, you can see we're continuing a warming trend with highs now in the mid-80s in the southern Snake River Plain and the eastern Magic Valley. And still breezy, although it is more limited here to the Arco Desert, but still pretty good on the ridges, it looks like to me, especially in the central Idaho mountains. And then again here, even in the southeast highlands, we're getting some places getting over that 25 mile an hour threshold that we need for red flags. But you can see areas limited in terms of relative humidity, mostly the Snake River Plain, eastern Magic Valley, and central Idaho mountains. So through Sunday, we are looking at red flag conditions, and a number of locations are possible, even though the winds aren't really strong. We're not looking at any sort of wind advisory, but it is reaching a level where it could substantially increase the fire danger in terms of fire spread, and in the mountainous areas, intense fire intensity could be strongly increased. And then this storm arrives on Sunday. This will spread precipitation, but it may not be till Sunday night, so another day we got to watch out for. That's all I have. If you have any further questions, you can always contact us at this telephone number here at the bottom, or check out the weather yourself at weather.gov/Pocatello. Thanks for watching.